Oh, amazing. You here for the first time?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Gustavo.
Gustavo?
Yeah, Gustavo.
Oh, Gustavo?
Yeah.
You call the show?
I've called the show before.
I know your name. Is it, oh, right on. Where you from?
Merced County. Well, it's called a little town called Wenton.
Oh,
Atwater, right there. A lot of people don't know where it is. But
no.
it's part of Merced County, so
Oh, okay.
where Merced is, that's where it's part of.
Nice.
So yeah.
Oh, amazing. Cool. James, we're late. Yeah. What y'all doing? You were rushing me.
We're streaming, by the way.
Oh, we are streaming?
When you're late getting on stage, we end up being late.
I wasn't late getting on stage.
Huh? Yeah, you were.
Huh?
I feel like you were.
I was? He black. So wasn't it?
He said, I feel like.
What?
He said, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah, feelings are a thing out of it.
Amazing. Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hake will pass your question or comment on to me. Good morning, y'all, again. Good morning. How's everybody?
Great.
Yeah, great. Amazing. Any questions or anything? Anybody had a life this week? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Two.
thank you. I was thinking, okay, so you know how Adam had to be the first beta, right?
Who
Adam in the garden,
had to be the first what?
beta, because like he was whipped and followed what Eve said,
Right.
right? Okay, so I was following along with that line of truth, and somebody had brought up cavemen, right?
Who?
Cavemen, someone.
Who's that?
Oh, cavemen? A founding of scientists who are like, men have evolved from this broken, underdeveloped man, a caveman who lives in a cave, you know, like
Oh,
the Flintstones, the cartoon, the Flintstones, cavemen. So I'm like, would that, because I know like a lot of times people, like Illusion the Lie wants to tell us that there's like there's two ways to be that are right, and that we can increase by like, in a way of like by knowing what we're capable of, not God, but what man's capable of. And so a lot of scientists will say like that we evolved from cavemen. And so, you know, and I was like thinking about it, and I was like, it was,
if I were you, I'd drop all that.
right? No, yeah, because I was like thinking, well,
It
is
doesn't even make sense. The question is not making any sense.
that, well, because I was thinking like, well,
But why are you thinking that?
Well, because somebody was telling me we're talking about the American Revolution, and that they brought up cavemen and about how we evolved from them. I said, well, who's to say that we evolved from cavemen? I'm pretty sure there was like a developed man, because like God doesn't make things that are like half finished. God creates complete works, right? And so like if you believe that cavemen like are like the source, like, well, that means that God made an unfinished work. Right? And so I said, no, I know like there's men who lived in caves, but
Oh, I got you. So someone said we were cave and we evolved, and
Yes.
you believed it?
I know they
Oh,
did.
Did
I'm
you
telling
argue
them,
with them about it?
no, I didn't argue. I just because they were
Uh-huh.
telling me that cavemen, and I said, oh, well, that's interesting. I said, you know, I'm pretty sure men lived in caves the same time when men were like, why is that guy beating on his wife? Or why is that guy eating that bird without cooking it? Or just doing things, because there was an alpha male and there's a beta male.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, you understand what she said? No. No? Okay, yeah. Amazing. I thought you had a life this week. The theme this year is what? industry. What was our theme at the beginning of the year?
I think it was, if I remember correctly, to be present.
Yeah. Practice being present.
Right, practice being present. Yeah.
And so it's been an interesting year, gone by fast. And I thought today, let me find out, was it effective in any way to practice being present this year? But first I want to go to some of the assignments to see how many of you worked on the assignments. And was it a nuisance to have these assignments, or were they helpful in any way? All right. Anybody? So one of the assignments was don't agree or disagree with anyone. Stop agreeing and disagreeing. Anyone do that? No. You did it. Take the mic. And was it helpful?
It was helpful in the sense of how revealing it was to me.
In what way?
Yeah, and just how my ego looked for people to agree with me, and how challenging it was for me to not agree with people. Like, it's very, like, I realized I didn't have much vocabulary to just stay neutral in conversation. So it was just eye-opening to see that.
Yeah. Was it hard not to agree or disagree when you communicate with people?
Yeah, it was hard. It was a little bit challenging because, like I said, I didn't know how.
Right.
You know, and then I've always, like, that's how you have so-called friends. When people just agree with each other, or you know, don't disagree. They just kind of go along. But it was hard because I didn't know what words to say to have a conversation with people without it. So.
And so when you didn't know what words to say, what did you do?
Well, it seems like you have to respond in a conversation. You got to stay quiet. So just figuring out like neutral words, I guess, like okay, I see. I kind of just neutral words, I guess.
Oh, you responded by saying, "Okay, I see."
Okay, I see. Yeah, just acknowledging I heard you, kind of type of thing.
Okay.
And sometimes conversations would just they would stop, or it would kind of be silent. So that's how it would go. But it was just revealing to see how hard it is to have a conversation without doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people be talking about nothing anyway. They can go on and on about nothing.
Yeah.
And you'll go along with it if you don't understand what it means to agree or not to agree. Don't do either one.
And it also made me like try to focus and like not focus but pay attention to other conversations, just hear how those go.
Yeah.
And especially in the sauna. When I'm in the sauna, people are always having conversation.
Yeah.
And I noticed a big time in there where everyone is just trying to agree with each other, or find somebody to agree with each other, or find somebody to share in their pain, to agree with them. And that's when I realized, like, oh, everybody is trying to look for that that ego boost to make them feel better.
Right on.
It's very revealing. So.
Nice. Amazing. Have you been in any way, what other ways will you help being conscious this year, being present?
Well,
Practice
I
being
think
present.
the biggest thing that I've like realized is aside from like seeing it in other people, was just within, like how much like hell I dealt with, and how much I was unconscious, how much like the attacks come, just a bunch of stuff within myself. Like just it's eye-opening, and it's just kind of like making me realize, it made me realize that there's nothing you can do about it. Because I mean, the more I even try to understand it, and like, because the brain always wants to make logic, or at least I don't know if for women, but for men, we always want to get logic on everything and rationalize everything. But like the more you just keep doing that, nothing works. None of that works, and you just really have to let it go. You know, not really put any effort into it, and just I think the biggest thing that you've pushed and that I've realized is like watching it was been. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand what watching it meant.
Amazing.
'Cause I had never done it.
Nice. Do you have belief?
Do
you
I have
believe?
I've gone my whole life thinking that, and it didn't end up good, you know, and I still have been in hell. So I'm just looking to know, and I just go day by day to know.
Okay.
And
So you don't have belief.
I think no,
You don't?
no.
Let me see the hands of those have belief. You believe. Yeah, belief, period. General. Y'all scared to say yes? Who don't have belief? Period. You don't believe? You do not? Oh, okay. Let me see your hands again. You don't believe. Okay. You don't believe? I thought you said you did.
No, I realized.
So what?
I realized it's not real.
What's not real?
Belief, having any belief or any idea of anything.
But everybody has belief,
Yeah.
right? Yeah?
People in the fallen state.
Oh, okay. Derek, you have belief?
Yes.
And why?
Belief is just accepting something to be true. So, yeah, I have belief. You said, why do I have belief?
Yeah.
That's why, because I accept things that are truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, let me see the other hands about don't agree or disagree that practice. You did it? Okay, go ahead. Raymond.
I did practice not agreeing or disagreeing, and it's what I call humbling and times ego degrading movement, because you can't eject what you find it very difficult to eject what you feel towards somebody else, and you feel very impotent when you do it.
Okay. Amazing. Has it helped you this year to practice being present?
It has very much. Let's just say it was a very long road in doing it.
And did you stop thinking, calling yourself all those names?
There was a point in my life where I think and felt about myself, positive or negative, doesn't matter. It was something. I put my hands on something greater than myself now.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Right here in the black shirt. Has it helped you this year to practice being present?
Absolutely.
In what way?
I've had some trials, I would say, over the past year, like just some events that could be considered jarring to some people, and it actually kind of sharpens me to have that practice to be present, and then I can really just. So I do turn to that when I have these things that are trying in my life. But the real issue is when I don't have things trying in my life, and I'm just lazy on a Saturday or whatever, then that's when I stop being present. I notice myself stop being present and giving into weakness. One thing I've realized a lot lately is how much I give into weakness. And it's weird to me how the ego wants you to be weak.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to ask you about that. Why is it designed to want you to be weak and destroy you?
When you say want you to be weak, what do you mean?
Giving you all
an
these
example of
temptations to want to even something simple like even what we're talking about, agreeing or disagreeing. Like, you're sitting there and you could just be still, but your ego wants you to agree just because it's the safer thing to do, right? Yeah. It's being weak. And so it's always doing that, trying to turn you towards weakness.
It doesn't want you to be present with God.
Mm-hmm.
It wants you to be in time with it. So it's always tempting you to do something or think something. If you notice, we are just, human beings, all of us are just full of thoughts and emotions. And that's all we are, thoughts and emotions, but we think it's us, but it's trying to keep you from being present, being one, being whole with God. So it's always trying to distract you. So when you're not under stress about something or working, it really get busy on you, right? But that's a good time for you to really pay attention when you are not distracted by anything, and then they try to distract you. That's a good time for you, so you can see what's really going on.
But if I have any practice, it's to turn back to the present moment, and it's really helped me a lot. You know?
Amazing.
And especially when I notice like a very strong reaction, then I know like, okay, be present now. Like this is what it is. And so you just have to. And what's cool about it is then you turn, like, you kind of think back on yourself a year ago, or I think back myself a year ago, and I'm like, wow, all this, the stuff that I was dealing with then is gone now.
Yeah.
And you don't really notice that it is kind of working, even though it seems like you're not getting anywhere.
Right on.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, Steve, any other question about anything, or anything you want to add?
No, I really have noticed the weakness thing is a big thing that I've noticed, and I guess that's why you say beta, because it's weak, right?
It's weakness.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about being weak?
I'm starting to get really disgusted with it. I'm starting to get really tired of it.
And what do you do when you realize you're weak?
I usually go with it, go with the weakness. I think I'm starting to really realize for the first time, like, I'm just getting tired of it. I'm just like, okay, you can be better than this. Like, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Anybody else want to say anything? Because I'm going to get rolling here. I'm trying to hear from you guys. But nobody have any questions or comments? Okay. Yes, Raymond.
Jesse, I was wondering, have you ever been on YouTube when they show these very interesting math problems with people get the wrong, 99% of the people get the wrong answer?
No.
Well, I have ran into a couple, and when I found out the basic rule of any the basic rules in any math problems, particularly algebra, are that when you follow the rules, it doesn't. The answer comes out simply, and in my opinion, my case, it was rather a very humbling thing to know that when you see the rules, that you can't do anything about him.
Well, I don't know math. I'm black.
Yes.
But right on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So you guys come with no nothing. You just come to hear. Yes.
So just about agreeing or to not agree with people,
Yeah.
I notice I listen more when I don't agree, because when I'm agreeing or disagreeing, I'm kind of judging the conversation and then taking sides in my own head and not being present and not listening. So when I stop doing that, then I listen and I can understand better. So.
Right on.
And
Amazing.
then just, go ahead.
Amazing. Right on.
And then just in general, how a parent, and I notice when I'm present, interacting with my daughter is like effortless. She listens, she's calm, but when I'm not present and I'm trying to get her to do something, I'm like battling against her. It's like a battle of wills.
Yeah.
But when I'm present, I just say it, and it's weird. It's smooth, and she responds, and there's like no beef between us. It's
Right on.
really awesome.
That's right, because you're guided by love instead of hate. And so you're not trying to force anyone, your daughter or anyone, to do anything. And you have no opinion of it. That's amazing. Nice. Is this your first time here?
No, I came 4th of July weekend, so I'm out visiting my family. I'm from Orlando.
Right on. All right. Welcome, man. Okay. Yes, sir.
Hello. Sorry, I was nervous to ask this question.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
Hold on. Yeah.
Thank you. So I was nervous to ask this question. It's my first time here.
Oh, welcome.
But
what's your name?
My name's Lemmy.
Okay.
But I know how you always say that one will be put on you in terms of like a girlfriend, stuff like that. But it's been my whole life, so I don't know how to get a girlfriend.
Do you want one?
Yeah. Big time.
And how old are you?
24.
And why do you want one?
For children and like the thing that like gets the children to like that, like a
And
companionship too, like
And why do you want children?
so I could pass on the bloodline and stuff like that.
And why is that necessary?
Because that seems like the main goal of life, like the quest line, like that's the main thing. Like you have a wife, you have kids, you get a house, then you retire and then you die.
What a sad way to live, huh?
For real, it is.
Yeah. The best way to get one is not to want one.
But I've been not wanting one,
Yeah,
but then I want one and then I not want one, but I still don't have one, like in general.
but don't not want one to see if you're going to get one.
Okay.
You only supposed to want what's right.
Gotcha.
You're only supposed to love and seek what's right, and nothing else or nobody else or anything else. Go to work, earn a living, but you're not supposed to want that, because if you do, you're making that your God, and you will get it. Satan will give it to you, and then she'll destroy you.
Damn.
And she'll destroy your children and everything. You'll be unhappy. There are no happy married people.
At all?
No,
Really?
no. And the reason is we all been taught to do that. Grow up, get a job, or go and get an education, get married, have children, buy a house, and then you suffer. That's not the way to do it. You're supposed to just seek what is right. And so when that desire comes, you should let it pass.
Gotcha.
And don't want for that. And if it's meant to be, but don't even wonder if it's meant to be or anything. You just want what's right, and what's right will take care of you.
But then, like, what if everyone thinks you're gay and you're weird because you don't have a girlfriend?
Why do you think about what other people think about you?
Because it comes up. It's like, are you gay? I'm like, no, I'm not.
No,
Like my grandma thinks I'm gay. I don't know what to do.
Right. When they ask that, don't even answer.
But
Really?
that makes me look more gay if I don't. I don't want to look gay like that.
But why you're wrong for thinking about what others think about you.
Gotcha.
You're wrong for that. They're
Yeah.
controlling you. So you're going to either be in the world but not of it, or you're going to be of it and you're going to suffer.
Gotcha.
You're not supposed to be concerned at all about what anyone think of you. Zero. That's all ego,
How do you do that though? How do you not care what anyone thinks?
by not thinking about it.
Gotcha. Just be present.
Yeah.
So there's no happy marriages at all.
No.
What about like Trump and like Charlie Kirk and all these like marriages?
No.
Seriously?
Right.
The hell?
Trump may be happy in his because he can see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But most people, nobody else are happy in marriage.
So then, like, even if God puts one onto me, should I not even get married and just like keep her as a girlfriend?
Don't think about that, because if God give it to you, you're gonna be perfect,
Gotcha.
and you will see what to do. But you gotta work on you and overcome all those ideas and things like that.
Gotcha. Well, I just don't even leave my house, so like, I don't think God could put one on me, like, because
No,
I work from home.
No, you can stay home. He'll bring one to you.
Gotcha.
Have you forgiven your mother?
Yeah, I actually have, and my father too.
How did that go?
It went good. It felt weird because like, it was like I didn't think anything was gonna happen about it. I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, okay, like next thing, but it kind of made my mom and my dad like pause. I did it separately too. Like I did mom one day, dad the other day.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! Oh crap! My bad. And and it actually felt different, but ever since then, like I haven't really thought about it much. But yeah, like the moment I did it, it did feel different. I didn't really like I thought it didn't do anything at the moment, but I did kind of drop all the resentment and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to encourage you to stop thinking.
Gotcha.
Don't think about what you want or what you think you need or anything. Just live your life and let the life take care of you.
For real.
But you've been taught wrong about you're supposed to grow up and get married and have a family. All you're doing is adding misery onto yourself.
True.
Everybody that's married are miserable. That's why some of them married 2, 3 times, 8 times. Because they've been told that and they think somehow or another it's going to work, and it's never going to work. because you're not supposed to want for that.
Gotcha. So what should I look forward to in my life? Like, should I just not think about it?
Right. Don't look forward to anything.
Gotcha.
Because where is looking forward? Where is that?
Forward.
Where?
I don't know. It's make-believe. It's thoughts are lies and it's imaginary.
Right. So there's nothing to look forward to.
Gotcha.
Hey, who are you?
Lemmy.
What?
Lemmy, that's my name.
That's your name, but who are you?
I don't know.
That's what you need to be trying to find out. Who
Gotcha.
am I?
I'm single.
That's not who you are, though.
Mm-hmm. So, like, can I ask a question? So, if you never look forward to anything or you don't really think at all, like, how do you start anything, like, nice? Like, how did you start Bond and, like, get people come in here, like, if you didn't plan or, like, have thoughts and stuff like that?
It just came to me to do it. It just came to me, and I had no idea what was going to happen. And so I started it, and one thing just led to another. And I have no plans for it. It's been 35 years. I still have no plan for Bond. I have no idea what to do with it. So I just do what's in front of me to do.
Wow. So you only think about the next step, never like...
I don't even think about the next step. I'm just being present with the step I'm taking.
So you didn't think like, I eventually want to have like a building and all this stuff and like
the
run
need
church?
Came for it. When the need came, then I went and got the building.
Gotcha.
But that's what's going to happen. If you stay present, your needs are going to be met. You do what you need to do, not what you think you want.
That's mind-boggling to me. I can't even imagine that.
Right, but you can do it. But you got to stop thinking about what you want. Because if you think about what you want, you're going to pray to God for it, but Satan's going to give it to you, and you think it's from God, and then it would never work. It's going to be it's going to be the wrong decision.
For sure. So, like, when you started Bond and all that stuff, you just woke up one day and just thought to do it, or like you didn't really think? Or like...
It occurred to me that at the time it was for blacks, for the blacks only, and I heard the blacks complaining about the whites, but I had realized in my life that racism wasn't a problem. The white man's not a problem, that we were lost, that we can't see, we're angry. And when I was able to see, I'm like, wow, that's what the problem is. We can't see. So I started Bond to try to point the blacks to drop their anger so they could see, and that way they wouldn't be controlled. But then when I started it, and other people heard about it, they were like, I have the same problem, white people and other people. And so we opened it up to everyone. And then some of the blacks left because of that. When we opened it up to the white, they got mad. And they like, we want to have our own thing. I'm like, well, the principles are for everything. I can't turn anyone down. And so one thing led to another.
But like, didn't you always want to be in media and stuff like that?
Never wanted to do it. It was the last thing I wanted to do. And the reason I didn't want to do it because I couldn't speak. I had a cleft lip, and I couldn't speak well. And so I never thought about being in media at all. Didn't want to. Didn't even think about running an organization because of that. And I remember when we used to record the meetings on tapes, and I would not listen to it because I couldn't understand myself. I couldn't even, I was like, I don't know how anyone's understanding this. And so I couldn't understand, but I kept doing it anyway.
Gotcha. You could just move on if these questions are too crazy, but I just can't fathom, like, how do you hire someone or, like, do anything like business if you can't, or not that you can't, but, like, that you're not thinking, like, long-term and, like...
Repeat that?
Like, how could you hire someone or, like, bankroll someone or, like, pay people or, like, have, like, a mortgage or, like, a loan or anything like that if you don't think long-term and think,
you hire based on a need.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I started to get busy, so I needed help. So I hired someone to do the help. I would ask, do you want to work, and fill out an application and things like that. And most people don't do what they say anyway. They don't keep their word. And you just fire them and find somebody else. So you're just meeting the needs in front of you.
Gotcha.
They'll come on their own and you'll see what to do.
For sure. That's another problem I have is I can never keep my word. And I don't know if it's because I'm not conscientious or because I just say too much, I don't shut up.
you don't keep your word?
Yeah, like every single time I promise someone anything, yeah, I break it no matter what. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'll promise anything and I break it, like, countless things.
And why?
Because I don't end up wanting to do it when it's time.
So why do you say you want to do it then?
Because in the moment, it feels good to tell someone, I'm going to do something for you or whatever. But then when it's time to do it, I'm like tired or whatever. I say I'll be there at a certain time. I'm never there.
So you get a thrill from saying you will do it, and then you get a thrill for not doing it?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you practice being present?
Kind of. I've stopped listening to rap music, and I'm listening to classical music, and it feels good. But I don't do like the prayer. It's hard to meditate, like, for me.
You don't want to meditate. You want to just be aware, observe.
Gotcha. Like you're watching a movie.
Are you doing it?
No.
And how will God help you if you don't do it?
I guess he can't.
Right. He can't help you if you don't stay with him.
Gotcha.
He'll give you more light. You still live at home?
It's complicated.
You still live with your mother?
Yeah.
You live with your mama?
And my grandma.
So what you gonna do with a wife if you live with your mama?
That's true.
No, that was a question.
Gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What?
Like, we could just live in a room in the house.
What?
We could just take one of the rooms in the house and just live there. Or maybe she has parents that she lives with and I can move to her house.
Do you have a job?
I used to, but then I lost it.
You messed up, man. You're not ready for a wife or children.
For real. But
why don't you get a job and go and get away from your parents?
I don't think I can, Jesse.
Why not?
Because, like, it's just nice to live at home.
And your mother don't complain about you living there?
No.
Your grandmother don't complain either?
Well, she complains all the time, but...
About you living there?
Not about that, just in general, like...
Well, I'm going to have to move on, but get yourself a job, man, and move out so you can grow up.
For sure.
You're not ready for marriage or children or anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
All right. Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome, buddy. What a mess. Okay. I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay. Nobody has anything to say, huh? Yes, sir. You're supposed to be coming with something, not just to be taught, right? Yes.
Hello. So I just wanted to add on to what he was saying about people making fun of him for being gay or, for not having a girlfriend. I actually get that a lot because I don't have a girlfriend. I've never had one. So what I've noticed is that it comes from it's a setup, and it's also comes from an insecure place, because it's the first thing they always brag about. It's always like, oh, I got someone in my life, but you don't. And it's always like, they feel like they're like kind of attacking you in a certain way, and I've noticed that for a long time. And yeah, it's just all a setup, because they just don't, I feel like they're kind of like jealous about it, but.
Also, they're in misery,
yeah,
in hell, and they want you to be in hell with them.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed
too.
too.
That's why they do it.
Yeah. With that is that they, whenever, let's say they like have an argument with their significant other or whatever, they end up putting it out on you, which is the interesting part. Is they don't take it out on the person they're having a problem with. They end up taking it out with their friends or relatives or anything else that they do. They tend to take it out on them, you know, never with facing the real problem, which is the person that they're with.
And don't judge them. They can't help themselves, because they've been taught that too. We've been taught so wrong that all of our lives are messed up. And it's like when I asked about belief. Do you believe? And everybody believes. You believe in something one way or another. Am I wrong about that? Everybody has belief. Right? Yeah. And if you notice, everybody is screwed up, but they believe. Even the Christians believe in Jesus. Sorry, Derek. The Christians believe in Jesus, but yet they are screwed up. They have no idea about life. They are back and forth with belief about this and belief about that. You don't want belief. You want to know. Belief you could be depressed. You could feel depressed, and then you believe that you are depressed, and the depression become real to you because you believe that you are depressed. You say, oh, I'm so depressed. But if you had known, you would never be depressed because you would know that there is no you to be depressed. But you believe that. People have belief about Jesus and about God, but they don't know him at all. They just believe it. The preacher said, do you believe in Jesus? If you believe in Jesus, come on down and accept Jesus. And you go down to the front of the church and you accept Jesus, but all you have is belief. You still don't know him, and your life don't change at all. You got to get rid of belief. You cannot be helped as long as you have belief. You want to know. You should know the truth, and the truth will make you free. You can't believe about the truth and think that it's going to make you free. You got to know it. You got to get rid of belief. Everybody believes. The abortionist people believe that they are better than the anti-abortion people. The pro-abortion versus the anti. They believe that they're right. They believe they're better, and they fight each other. But if they knew the truth, they wouldn't be fighting. If they knew, they would not be fighting. Christians from different sects of religion, like Catholic, Jewish, Allah Akbar, all these different religions, they all believe that they're right. And so because they believe that they're right, they start a war against other religions because if you don't have religion I have, then you are wrong. And they fight one another. You got to let belief go. And that's the only way, not the only way, but it's the primary way, the only way that God's going to help you. You got to let go of all that you believe. And you can know. When you stop believing, the light can come in, and then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You do not have any idea what truth is at all. But everybody fight because they think they know the truth, and they believe that they know it. And you can't convince them that they don't know the truth. And then they fight. You got to give up everything. Belief, all this stuff you hold on to, comparing yourself to other people, thinking you know what you want. You got to let everything go. Otherwise, the light cannot help you. You can't hold on to anything. That's why you got to practice staying present, so that you and all your old ego nature will fall away. It will die if you just be present instead of lost in your head. Satan is limiting your belief. Believing about God is doing nothing for you at all. Believing about Christ is not helping you at all. It's stopping you because you think you know him because you believe. And you're never going to find peace that way. You got to die from this. You have one time to die. You must die. There is no you. It's a false self. Anything else?
Just wanted to answer the biblical question.
Oh, okay. And what was it?
Christ said, greater works that I shall do, you can do too. What did he mean by that?
Yes. Okay.
And I pretty much been thinking about it off and on for the week. I want to say it's just him saying that God's working through him. That's why he says greater works you can do as he did, because all the works came from God, not from him.
Okay.
That's pretty much the way I got it.
But he said you could do the same thing.
Right.
And what does that mean?
Well, that means that God would be working through you too, so you could do the works as well, so you don't have to, I guess, put him on a pedestal or something like that, make it impossible, I guess. Nothing's impossible, I guess.
All right. Okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then like that, whatever question story I told earlier, it'd be like an example of me just kind of going unconscious and arguing, right, about something so frivolous as cave people and other facts, right? Like, so I'm just, because I'm noticing like when this presence thing is making me realize when I'm going unconscious, and then I kind of beat myself up for it after, because then I go, oh, dang, I saw that, whoa, like, you know? Yeah, so it's like, is that why? Like, am I doing the same thing that Eve did? See, like, now I'm going back with that garden thing, you know? But I'm like...
Yeah, stay here and talk about you right now.
So I'm just falling into the intellect and the thoughts right now and just trying to... Like, you know, like you're like the stick with it and the stay with it, right? Like, you know, like, see, like, here I go. Trying to be real, but I'm like not like it's just like a ghost, you know. That's like putting a sheet on themselves just to be seen. See, like I'm over. See that all these thoughts. I'm just okay. So I'm just getting lost in my
because I'm black, but I'm just not understanding you right now.
No, because I'm not present. Like, yeah, I'm just going into these thoughts. Okay. And
Do you know what she's saying? No. Do you know, Mimi? Tell me, interpret.
I think that she is trying to visualize or create, you know, kind of, she's trying to make connections with her thoughts to what issues she's having.
But what is she saying?
Yeah, I don't know the connections.
So you don't know what she's saying either, right?
No, you're right.
What's wrong with you?
I'm black.
You know, I really, you know, I'm not saying anything because there's really nothing to say, you know, and I'm just, yeah, and I'm believing that there isn't anything for me to say to prove anything, and there's just nothing to, and just going back to when I first came here, you know, where I'm just trying to prove something. I'm like, why am I going all the way back? You know, which I already was revealed, I felt like something was revealed to me, and I started to see those things, but then now I'm kind of like, and I know I'm not starting all over again, but it feels like that. And I'm just going on this gibberish when I stopped ranting, but look at me. The train of thoughts, huh? Crashed.
Have you been smoking pot this morning?
No. But I did trip on that for a second. You know?
Tripped on what?
Well, thinking that like I'd be better and like I'm lost if I'm smoking pot or if I'm not, and if all these things are just trying to increase myself, I guess. And I'm thinking I'm decreasing, but then there I go again, you know, with my foot on the pedal, you know, on the gas.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
We'll come back to you.
Okay.
Nick, did you say you understood what she was saying?
Yeah.
Oh, and what was she saying?
Well, maybe not in specifics, but I just see what happened from afar. It's what you've been saying for years. She's tripping on thoughts, and I saw the thought, that thought brought the next one, that brought the next one. If I may, all that happened was she was describing some story at the beginning, but you didn't quite get it, but she took that worse than just you simply not getting something.
Oh.
And it's just like, now it's like, oh, now I'm believing thoughts, and it's like I'm having a spiritual issue. But she's just, but she was having a spiritual issue because she's believing thoughts. It's now she doesn't even know how to ask you stuff, but he simply didn't get your story. It's like,
well, at least one somebody got it.
Glory to God.
That's right. Yes, sir.
I kind of want to decipher what she was speaking about.
What?
I think it's like she goes into debates with other people, and she's kind of like feels like she's casting pearls to swines, and then it gets in her head on why she keeps doing that. Like she doesn't realize that they're swine basically, and like who to choose.
So you got that from that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Did that help?
100%.
Okay.
Truly.
In what way did it help?
Because I'm starting to see like this quote unquote fake need for outside validation, you know? And like what you said made sense. What these two gentlemen said made complete sense. But it was just...
Are you doing the silent prayer?
Yes, I am.
So why don't you stay out of your head?
because I want to be out of my head so bad.
That's why you want to stay out?
Well, just like the other gentleman who wants a relationship, you know what I mean, and then didn't want it, and it's like you want to be in your head, because I thought being in your head was something good. I thought being intellectual is good, so you won't make mistakes, you know. And obviously that is the setup, and because then I thought, okay, well then I need religion, you know. So then I'm mixing this toxic like cocktail of like intellect and religion, you know, and they're both. I mean, the addiction isn't like, that's the illusion, right? Because that thing kills you. So it's not like if you knew what, like, yes.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to you, I think. Mimi, what was the BQ for this week?
The biblical question was, Christ said, greater works than you will do as well.
What did he mean by that?
I think he was talking about our connection to the present. I think that I'm not saying I know the answer, I'm just giving it all I got. I think that he's saying that in the present, when we do what's right in front of us, we are given a gift by God because he is God and he is all things. And so the things that are right in front of us give us opportunities to partner with the light and appropriately respond or react to what's in front of us.
Have you been helped this year with being present?
I have.
In what way?
I realized that I didn't know myself, and that the not me has been lying to me for a long time. And I don't know how to stop crying when I start crying.
Well, that's all right. We know you're lying.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And
But
what's
so go
crazy
ahead
is that
and
it's
lie.
not even
Cry.
me.
Yeah.
It's not me that's
Right.
lying. So I had a connection with my thrills. And so I didn't really see them as thrills. I thought that they were just my response to the world. And I realized that I haven't been responding to the world. I've been unconscious for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
So, all of that said, I think the greatest thing that I've learned this year, because this is not my first year on this journey, this year I've come to grips with, I really don't know myself. And I haven't even ever met the adult self, because my unconsciousness goes back pretty far.
Have these assignments helped at all?
They have. Sometimes I forget them because I get back to the rudimentary things like just stay present, just do the silent prayer. And so, but yes, they definitely work because for me, my training to being the not me goes way back. And I think it's the same for everyone. So to undo a lot of that thinking, you kind of have to hit it hard. Some of these assignments have been really hard.
In what way? Which one?
I think even the most basic one, being present. There is a connection to, pain and, saying that, I'm not really here, or am I really here? Getting in your own head. With her, I apologize not to reference you, I'm still on me, but I know what that's like to be in my head like that. I may not say it the way that she vocalizes it, but I know what it's like to be in your head and to be the not you is doing literal somersaults in your brain, like gymnastics, and it's going every which way. And sometimes it's just a matter of being still and stop trying to do God's work. Let God be God. Let him do it. So that's been really challenging. I like to hold on. I have liked, or the not me has liked my hell, you know. And so learning to let go has been probably one of the hardest ones that I've had
Do you
to.
remind yourself that you're not the pain or those thoughts when they come?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that helps a little bit?
It does.
Okay.
It does. Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
Well, stay with it.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah. Amazing. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi.
So I was reflecting a lot about the assignments that you were speaking about the agreeing or disagreeing.
Right.
For me, the assignments I noticed I would always fail. There's that first.
You will always fail?
Always fail. Always fail the assignments. But at least I tried.
And what do you mean you fail them? How do you fail them?
Okay, so say for instance, one of the assignments is to not judge by words, facial expressions. Oh, I fail that all the time.
No word, don't judge by thoughts, feelings or expression.
Expressions, exactly.
Something like that.
And I feel that there are people in your life to show you that you're not always going to be able to succeed in the assignments that you provide to us. For example, and I'm sorry to reference you again, you know, here with your story, it was very difficult for me to not judge and to just be here and not do all of the
And why was it difficult?
feelings and emotions, because it's normal, quote unquote, to begin thinking all these thoughts and having these ideas and, you know, facial expressions and such. The being present one, I feel like I would catch myself a lot more this year. Also, one thing, and I don't think it was an assignment, but it's something that you said, and it really resonated with me, and I really try to utilize it every day of my life, which was to communicate with not so many words.
Right.
It really
Use fewer
does
words.
help a lot, and I think it also ties into the assignment of the agreeing and not disagreeing.
It must be really hard for women to live a life without not having to communicate so much.
And also men. I get it a lot from men in my
They communicate a lot?
business. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I always hear you. I always hear you in my head when a lot of people are just word vomiting at me. And I'll just be like, let's keep it short and simple. Let's not say so much, because I notice, and it's with everybody.
I have a friend that I talk to sometimes on the phone, and he be going on and on and on. And so at some point, I just shut up, and I don't respond at all. And I'm like, we'll see how long you're going to go.
Yeah.
And then he finally said, oh, I'm tired. I said, okay, bye. He gets tired, he goes on and talking about nothing, literally nothing. And so he realized he wears himself out and he's tired. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. But I don't think it's so much, you know, more women versus male. I think it's everybody.
So you think men use more words than ladies?
Sometimes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this friend of mine does, or maybe.
One thing I also wanted to just make a comment about when you asked us, you know, did anybody live a life this week? I certainly have. I've been dealing with a breakup that occurred, and it was a relationship 4 years long. And of course, I hear you in my head just saying, all right, well, goodbye then, you know. But there's the ego and the hurt, anger, you know, all of these emotions. But I allowed myself to feel it, but let it go.
Right
Like
on.
I didn't stay with it. Then I also had a death in the family. I allowed myself to feel the sadness for that person, but she lived a very long life, and it was nothing but good memories. So I allowed myself to feel that for, it was like maybe not even an hour or so, but
So when you broke up, when you and this person broke up,
yeah.
did you chase them?
Yeah.
You chased them and try to keep them?
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Not me, the
But
weak
were
ego.
you aware that you were doing it?
Oh yeah, I
So
saw
why
it.
did you stop when you realized that you were doing that?
I did, eventually.
After you killed him?
No, no. Don't spread lies.
Why did you just stop? Right, as soon as you realize, hey, I'm chasing this person, I'm asking this person to stay, or why do you just stop in that very moment?
It's too difficult, Jesse. Too difficult.
In what way?
It was just the ego. It was my ego. It was
But
like,
if
no,
you
I
knew
was
it was the ego, why did you just stop?
easier said than done.
Meaning what?
Meaning I couldn't do it.
Why?
I literally could not do it.
You didn't try.
Well, I'm trying today.
Today at church.
Yep,
But
that's why I'm here.
I'm trying to understand, you said it was your ego, right?
Right.
And did you know at the time it was your ego?
After the fact.
Afterwards.
After I was doing certain things, yes. I just thought this was ridiculous. And again, I hear you all the time, and I know what I know and how I should handle it. And so.
So you just know it intellectually.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to understand. Do you believe that life can change for you?
I don't like to say that. I just know it's going to change.
But
and
how
I'm
do
going
you
to be
know if
fine.
you don't stop doing what you're doing in the midst of it?
Because I am, what's the word?
Crazy.
Stubborn. Okay, that too.
What?
No, I'm stubborn. You said crazy, and I agree with you. Yeah,
Isn't it crazy to chase someone?
It is. It's pretty.
Isn't it crazy to want to be with someone? You got to be insane to want to be with someone.
So I know all this. I hear all this. To actually do it is a little bit more challenging.
It's challenging.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Us females, we're crazy. That's all I gotta say. But I'm working on it, and I realize
But what I
it,
don't
and
quite
I see
understand, and because of time, if you're working on it when the situation is happening, why not stop?
because I allowed myself to go into the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions. I literally, I can see it as we're talking about it, and I can see what I was doing
All right.
the past couple of days or weeks. No, week. Yeah, I can see it. And so.
And did you blame him for what you were feeling about him leaving?
No.
You didn't blame him? Who did you blame?
Myself.
And why did you blame yourself?
Because I'm working on myself, because I know that I have issues, and it's not because of another person. I know that.
And who are you?
That I am still trying to figure out.
So who were you blaming then?
That's a good question.
You said I blame myself.
Right.
Who is the self that you're blaming?
There is no me. There is no self.
And so how can you blame yourself then?
I guess just for conversation's sake, I just, looking at myself in the mirror, seeing what I was doing, how I was acting. I don't know how else to put it. But having this conversation with you and being here today, it's really, really helping me, and I feel like...
That's why this fellowship is really good.
Right, and so I just told myself I had to come today, so... I just... Really, Jesse, I don't think about, like, a future and I'm really trying to stay present and not think of the past and the memories that come up to have me feel a certain way, whether it be anger or sadness, you know.
You still judge?
Oh yeah, I do.
And why don't you stop judging?
It's just difficult.
It's difficult?
It is.
And why? What's difficult about not judging?
Because I don't catch myself in the moment to stop myself.
That's the problem.
Right away.
You're not practicing staying present. So when the thought of judgment comes, you go with it. Because by the time you realize you have thought, you're feeling it, and now you're judging. Why don't you practice staying present so you can catch those thoughts?
You know,
Because when that man was leaving, that was a perfect time for you to watch what you were thinking and feeling and not go with it. Just shock the devil. I was talking to Francisco last Sunday. We didn't have coffee. And he said that when he walked into the building, he went right over to the coffee machine. And when it wasn't there, it shocked him. Because his body is accustomed to coming in and getting coffee, right? And I'm like, wow, that's a good analogy. You got to shock the devil like that, too. You got to stop going along with him. You got to shock him by not going along with it. And he hates that. Because the fact that you're able to shock him, he hates that because he knows that you're becoming more and more aware of him and you're not going along with it. And he's going to eventually have to leave. You got to work at this. When those situations come, don't go with them. Feel the pain. Even though you want to beg and cry and grab him by the jacket and pull him back, don't do it. And just feel the pain so that you can die from it. Because it's not you at all. I promise you it's not you at all. There is no you to judge. And the devil wants you to judge yourself so you can have another false identity so that he can stay with you. There's no you. Are you guys starting to see a little bit that it's no you? No? There is no you. You have an idea that there is a you, and it's not. It's just an idea.
Well, thank you.
That makes sense?
It does.
But you got to practice catching the thoughts and stuff, no matter about all this stuff. Catch the thoughts so you don't keep going with it.
Yeah, and I thought I was doing that at times, but then again, like I said earlier, I see how much I do fail at the assignments.
Right.
So.
And don't call it failing, just realize you were unconscious. I was unconscious, come back to present, that's all.
Okay.
Don't put a name to it. Don't call it success or failing. Because you can think that you are doing it, and the fact that you think you're doing it, you're not doing it. Because you're into thinking. We're not allowed to think. You want to know, we don't want to think.
Got it.
So, because a lot of people think, oh, I'm doing good. I'm feeling better. I'm doing really well. And the moment they think they're doing good, say, you got them.
Yeah. Well, especially post-breakup, too, you know, when certain friends will come to you to try and get you to move on and all of the things. It's like I notice that I'm able to just accept what it is for that day and then just live it. Just live life. Just, you know, I rarely do this just from being here with you and studying with you, is that I rarely think about like, oh, what am I going to do tomorrow and next week? And, you know, unless it's something practical. But other than that, I think, again, this conversation's just really helped me that much more. So I feel
Are you nervous?
Yeah. Talking about it. Yes.
So what now?
Talking about this? Yes, of course. Because, you know, it's not my first time here. A lot of people that are my friends watch online. So I'm sure they'll recognize my voice.
And that's why you're nervous?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm usually very private. I don't really talk about, you know, my relationship or anything like that. So.
And So while you're speaking right now, you're thinking about the people that's listening to you and watching and all that, right?
Yes,
And why are you doing that?
because I'm not
And I can
present.
tell you're nervous because you're doing all this.
Because I'm not being present.
You want to come up here?
No, Jesse, no, it's all good.
I'm sorry?
No.
You don't?
No.
And why not?
I don't want to see myself on camera tomorrow.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to see myself on camera.
And why not?
Nah, it's okay.
But why not though?
The lights are hot.
No, you hot.
No, it's hot in here.
Why don't you want to see yourself on camera?
It's okay.
So you like being nervous?
No, but I don't mind talking as well.
So come and talk then.
You want me to go up there to talk?
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Do you want to come?
No,
And why not?
because I just don't want to, but I will so we can move on for time's sake, for conversation's
But let me
sake.
ask, who is afraid right now? Who's feeling nervous?
Not me,
How do you know that?
because I don't know who I am.
Right. And so why are you giving into the not me? How will you overcome if you keep going with it?
I won't overcome it.
So you don't really want to overcome.
No, I do. I know it's gonna take a lot of work and time, so,
How you know that?
because I'm a mess.
And you think it take God forever to get rid of your mess?
No, I don't think that.
So then how do you determine it's gonna take a lot of time? Why not wait and see?
You're right. I should not be saying that or thinking that.
You got to give up thinking. The devil is lying to you. You can be free right now,
Yes.
at this very moment.
Yes, you've told me that before.
Yeah. And so you're doing the prayer and everything, right? All right. All right.
Every day, all day. I thought I was doing it every day, all day, but maybe I'm not.
You're
because-
not?
Well, maybe I'm not because, again, like you said, I go unconscious and I catch myself going unconscious.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Hurry up and get the mic, huh?
get the mic.
Okay, the biblical, yes, sir.
I'm super nervous.
Oh, hold on.
Thank you. Hello. So I'm super nervous, and I wanted to ask if I could come on stage to ask a question so I can get over being nervous.
And why are you nervous?
I don't know. I just am.
And how do you know you are nervous?
Because my heart is beating, and I was very doubtful to even take the mic.
Good, man. You took the mic.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to come when you want to volunteer.
All right.
You already got past it. When
Okay,
you're ready to
that's
just
fair
face
enough.
it.
I'm feeling less nervous already, so I'll just ask the question.
How old are you?
How old? I'm 19.
You're 19?
Yeah.
Have you forgiven your mother? Speak into the mic for me.
Oh, she didn't really do anything bad to me, so like.
So you have not forgiven her?
I mean, I never had like a grudge.
I'm sorry?
We have a good relationship, and we always have.
So how
that's
did you
good.
become like her then?
Become like my mother?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think I'm exactly like my mother.
Who are you like?
I would say I'm a mixture of my environment and the way I was raised. I don't necessarily think that I'm exactly like my mother or my father.
Oh, so your environment raised you to be nervous?
Yeah, partially I would say.
I'm sorry?
Partially, yes.
And how did the environment raise you to be nervous?
I don't know, I think it's just a natural thing. I think everybody gets nervous, and the way that you overcome it is by doing stuff that makes you nervous, so that's what I'm doing right now.
I'm sorry?
I think that everybody gets nervous. I think it's just a natural thing. And the way that you overcome it is by doing things that make you nervous, like I'm doing right now. So I don't necessarily think anyone is born extremely confident.
Really? And what is natural about being nervous?
Well, I mean, if you look at evolution, people used to have like social rules, and if they didn't adhere to the social rules, they would get kicked out the tribe and die, like 20,000 years ago, right? So if they broke the social rules, they would die. So obviously they developed, you know, systems to not break social rules.
And where did the social rules come from?
Well, to protect, you know, the tribe or whatever back then. Like, you know, if you displayed cues of being selfish or disgusting or negative things that could affect others, you clearly needed to be able to detect that.
That's
so
amazing.
Yeah.
So, so your mother's perfect?
Definitely not, no. But I like.
What's imperfect about her?
Well, she's just a human. She makes mistakes.
Like what, for an example?
Sorry?
Like what, for an example?
The way that she made mistakes.
Yeah.
Nothing necessarily big comes to mind, but I don't know. I don't think anyone is perfect.
And so you're close to your mother?
I am, yes.
And so she never get on your nerve?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, but it's more like, you know, do your homework or take out the dog. It's not necessarily anything too bad. It's usually trivial.
And so she get on your nerve by telling you to do your homework?
Yeah, back then when I was in school.
And how else does she get on your nerve?
When she tells me to do stuff that I don't want to do, like take out my dog.
And what else?
Honestly, that's pretty much it. That's pretty grateful that there's nothing too big there.
Will you forgive her for doing that?
Yeah, I would say I never really held a grudge towards that because I know that.
So getting on your nerve is not holding a grudge?
No.
What is that?
I would say it's just an instant reaction to not wanting to do something, but accepting that, you know, she doesn't, like, you know, someone has to take out the dog. Like, I'm not going to put that on her. Like, I'm lazy. That's why, in that moment.
So you were glad she got on your nerve?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean,
okay.
It probably teaches me to do more things that I know I should do, but, like, I'm too lazy to. So I guess that's just part of being raised.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you believe all that is right, that will happen to you, you have no problems there, right?
I don't have any problems with my mother, no.
You don't have any at all?
I wouldn't say so, no.
You said what now?
I wouldn't say so, no.
You do have some or you don't?
No, I wouldn't say there isn't. There's nothing big that I
So
have.
you have no problems?
Not with my parents, no.
I'm sorry?
Not with my parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have a problem with you?
Yeah, I mean, nothing too major. I mean, the reason that I wanted to, you know, ask a question was actually more religious.
So what now?
So the reason I wanted to ask a question was actually more religious. So I wanted to get your perspective on something.
Okay.
So I wouldn't consider myself a religious person. I would consider myself more undecided. I mean, obviously, I accept everyone's belief and the way that they see the world. But for me specifically, the reason that I just haven't really adhered to a religion like Christianity is because there's two main things that I just don't really see making sense. And I would love to get your perspective on how you see that working. So the number one thing is why there is so much evil in the world, why there is so much suffering. If, you know, God is so perfect, why would, you know, children be starving and super bad things be happening, super unfair? Why would I have such a good life and be so privileged? That's the first thing. And then the second thing is...
You're privileged?
I am definitely privileged,
You're
yes.
white privileged?
Well, I guess that as well, but it's not necessarily about
You're
race.
You're privileged because you're white, man.
Yeah, but I was born that way, yeah.
That's the answer to that one.
Yeah, I guess, but like at the same time, like...
Are you spoiled?
I would like to think not, but I probably am.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, so why was I born into a family that had privilege? I grew up without any major issue. And then there's a child who grew up somewhere in Gambia who had to like hunt for his next meal and then die. Like where, like I just don't understand why, like if God comes from a place of love, you know, like that would happen to people.
That's a good question. The man in the black shirt want to respond.
Do you want to?
Not really, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to that.
You don't know what to say to that?
I'm supposed to understand the meaning of life right now? I mean, I don't know.
So the soul is lost.
Yeah.
They come to you, and you're a God of one. You gonna say, I don't know what to say?
I really don't. This
Okay.
is like the deepest philosophical question. Why is there suffering in the world? Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why there's. I mean, I don't know why it's set up like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The young lady in the back want to respond. He has white privilege. He was born into a privileged white family, and people are suffering. A person go out into the woods and hunt for food, get killed. Why is there suffering? Why is God letting these people suffer?
I don't think God lets people suffer. I just think you're born in the body that you're in, and you make the light of it. Because we still have free will at the end of the day. I think that's like the best thing I could come up with.
Oh. And why is he so privileged?
Why is he so privileged?
Yeah.
Why is he so privileged?
He's privileged. He has white privilege.
I think he's only so privileged because maybe but this is not going to make any sense.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's only so privileged because maybe he thinks he's so privileged.
No, he's privileged.
You think so?
Definitely am.
He don't have to work or anything.
I don't know. That's. I think I'm just the wrong person to answer this question.
Okay. The young man right here want to respond. Then Raymond want to respond. Why does God let people suffer?
I always just figured it was God's way of expressing himself through each person, but I actually have no idea. I don't think about it that much, but I kind of feel like God puts each person in each position because it's a piece of him. And so that person that's suffering, that's a piece of God suffering, and you're not suffering, that's God not suffering. I don't know. I'm
You
just
don't know?
talking.
Okay. What? Okay, thank you. Yes, Raymond.
I always believe that the reason we're suffering is because as fallen beings, we rebelled against God. And this is the only way that people can have a chance to know him. And as for having any form of white privilege or any kind of privilege, the young man is only 19 years old. I believe he has yet to know what it's like to work for a living.
Oh, whatever. Okay, Doug want to respond. Doug, why does God allow people to suffer? Let me just ask, has any of the answers helped yet?
I don't know. I feel like it's not like there's one answer to it. Which
There is one answer. But from what they've said, did it help?
Not really, to be completely
Okay.
honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's still not something that clicks because I mean, what the lady said about having free will and being able to make the best of what you're born with. I was born with something much different to someone born into a super poor family that again probably couldn't find food, starved to death. I mean, a 6-year-old boy, like what free will is he gonna have to change the situation?
Okay.
So I still definitely think that, I don't know, I feel like the world is just inherently
You
unfair.
feel sorry for the people that don't have what you have?
Yes, that as well. And
You
that
feel
also,
sorry for them?
I mean, I don't feel like I have the capacity to feel as sorry as I should because I haven't seen it with my own 2 eyes. But just this, like the concept of that being a thing, that makes me feel a little bit different about religion.
Do you feel sorry, bad enough about it? You give away all your stuff?
No.
You don't feel that bad. Why do people suffer? Why do God let people suffer? And blah, blah, blah. And why he's so white privileged?
Is it really the wife?
Go
I
ahead.
believe that God wants people to come to Him freely, and until you do, you are suffering. And to answer the other part, there's plenty of people who've been born of nothing, haven't had any money, had to struggle all through life to become very wealthy. So I'm not sure how.
But he was born into it.
Right, there's been plenty of people who have been born into it and are totally miserable. So I don't know how that's I don't know how that's privilege, to be honest with you. I don't know
He has
what
a
makes
Mexican maid.
I don't know.
I'm half Mexican.
See?
That might be.
You have Mexican?
Yeah.
So
the dad and the maid.
Your father is Mexican or your mother?
No, my father is from Switzerland. That's where I live, and my mother is Mexican. Yeah.
You look all white.
I know. I have to get a tan.
Amazing. Okay, because of time, the people that are suffering, they want to suffer.
Even the 6-year-old boy who's starving and has nothing to do.
The boy is subject to his parents, so he has no other choice. But adults who are suffering, they want to suffer. They want the misery they have. They want the pain, because if they didn't, they'll let it go. God can't even take it away from them. They want it, and that's why they're suffering. And you don't have a free will.
I don't. No one does.
No, no one does. You don't have a free will. And if you have a free will, make all your suffering and pain and your misery go away. Make it go away right now. Make all your thoughts disappear.
Right now?
Uh-huh.
I'm not suffering, which is good.
Make all your thoughts go away. But you are suffering because you're feeling sorry for other people. That's suffering. That's miserable. Misery.
Yeah.
You're in misery because you're feeling sorry for other people. You don't have a right to feel sorry for anyone. You're in hell and don't know it with all your little privilege. You're still miserable. Pain is miserable. Pain is prison.
Yeah. I mean, I see the point of adults who have more control suffering, but again, like even just a 3-year-old kid that dies in a car crash, like what did he do to choose to suffer that way?
He would ride with some parents that was unconscious.
Yeah, but
And the kids are suffering because the parents are suffering.
Yeah, then why was he born into a family that was suffering? Like
Because
that's not his
they made
fault.
a baby.
Yeah, but he isn't the one who made that decision. He
Right.
was still a soul that got put into earth with no control over where or from who he was born.
But he born to parents who are unconscious, and they're passing that on to him.
Yeah, but that's the
But when
parents'
he's
fault,
a
not
kid, he is not responsible for himself.
his. Okay. When do you think you become responsible for yourself?
We become an adult.
And what age is that? Or like
18.
18, okay. All right. Got it.
But the people suffer because they're unconscious.
Yeah.
They can't see. And as a result, they're getting what they want. Because if they wanted to wake up, they would and be free and not suffer.
Okay.
So that's why they're doing it. God did not create them to suffer. God is not causing them to have pain or be in misery in any kind of way. Even when they go out there in the woods and get in trouble, they're in trouble because they're unconscious of what they're doing.
So they're just drifting around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I see that point, yes. I mean, I still don't feel like it clicked to like why there's so much unjust suffering in the world.
Why do you call it unjust?
Well, because the people born into that, again, you know, even if they're born to parents that were unconscious or whatever, they just have nothing, like it's not their fault at all. Like I don't feel like you can argue against that.
It's the parents' fault that the children are suffering.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean also like, for example, imagine just like your kid dies in a car crash. Like why? You know, what did you do to deserve that? I don't feel like that's just a product.
But he died because he was in a car accident. Why doesn't that make sense?
Well, I mean, it's not that it doesn't make sense. It's just unfair. Like, why would God want that?
Unfair to what?
Well,
How do you know it's not fair?
Because you didn't do anything. Because it's an accident. It just happened. It happened to you. It's not something that you inputted into the world. Like, you know, maybe if it's like because you were drunk driving or not paying attention, then it's your fault. But there's also car accidents that happen where it's just not your fault and it was someone else's fault, but then you still suffered from that.
But how do you know that, though?
Well, that's just logic.
How's that logic?
Well, if I walk down the street and a random person shoots me, how is that my fault?
You were unconscious.
Well, I mean, even if I was conscious,
If
I would
you were
still be
conscious,
shot by the guy.
You'll be aware of what's coming.
Well, what if I fell and just had a random heart attack?
What?
If I just had a random heart attack, I mean, there's just certain things that can happen that you would have no way of controlling.
Here's what I recommend you do. Stop thinking about it and the answer will come.
Okay.
Yeah, stop thinking about it. You're in your head too much.
I'm overthinking.
Yeah.
All right.
Why do you do that? You have all this privilege.
Why privilege?
Right. And
Yeah.
you're overthinking things. Why are you doing that?
Well, because I just want answers to the truth. I just want to know.
But you're not going to find it in
I'm curious.
thinking. You'll find it by not thinking.
I mean, that's kind of counterintuitive, but I can try that. I mean, it's kind of hard to not think.
It's not hard if you stop thinking. What would happen if you stopped thinking?
I don't think I would want to do that. I like thinking.
You love thinking?
Yeah, I like it.
So you like being in the darkness then? And that's what's wrong with those people that are dying and these things are happening. They love being in the darkness.
Yeah, but
You love thinking, right?
Yeah, I can't just deny the world. Like, I don't want to just like, of course, maybe I would be happier if I would just blindly live and ignore everything that's negative, but I don't think I can do that. I would like to know why, and that's why I'm curious.
But as long as you think about it, you are blind. You're only going to be able to see when you stop thinking.
But it's not all I think about. It's just right now. Like, I'm just exploring the topic.
Thinking period itself of how to run a business or make a meal or have your car repaired, you don't need to be thinking about anything, just practical stuff. Why don't you stop thinking so you can see the answers?
I can try.
You gotta stop thinking. And you know where that came from?
Where?
Your mother.
Why?
Because she imposed her will on you, and you're just like her, but you don't realize it yet. You're 18, keep living, but you're just like your mother.
But you don't know my mother.
You worry, you think, you try to figure things out. You're very intellectual, and that's not, God is not involved in the intellect. That's only evil.
Intellect is evil.
Yeah.
That's something I've never heard.
Yeah.
An interesting perspective.
There's no peace in thinking. It's only when you stop thinking.
Okay.
Give it a try and see what happens.
So does that concretely mean I should just meditate all day? Or
Not
like what is-
meditate, you want to just be present, be aware.
present,
Always know where you are and what you're doing at all times, rather than
In the
lost in
moment.
your head, thinking about the past or the future and stuff like that.
Okay. I'll try that.
Yeah, give it a good try.
All right, I'll do that.
Amazing.
I appreciate it. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
Where you from?
I'm from Switzerland.
Right on.
Yeah.
Welcome to LA.
Thank you. I'm leaving today, but it's been nice.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. The young lady want to respond to the biblical question. Yes.
I was thinking of this question and it kind of messed with me a little bit because I'm like, it's just exactly what he says. Like, I'll be able to do greater works than him. And so I think it's just that I didn't believe it, even though I heard it. So it's just, I will be able to do, I can now, but I just really don't know what they are, but I'm open to it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's kind of, I couldn't think of anything other than he said exactly what it means. I can do greater things than he's done,
Okay.
but I don't really know what those are.
Have you dropped your anger?
Yes.
Okay. Amazing. And you're doing the prayer and stuff?
Yeah, I've been doing it for like 5 years now.
Right on.
And so it's been really interesting because I'm getting closer. Like, I can see the thoughts in front of me, and I'm like, just listening to everybody today, it was like I keep seeing like what they're going through, and I'm seeing it in me too, and I'm like, wow. So yeah, I've been definitely working on it and doing all the
Could you guys
things.
put your phones away just until we're done here? Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
definitely.
The biblical question, and then this young in the black says she want to respond, then I come to you. Okay.
I've been mulling it over, and I don't know. I don't know. Nothing came to me.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am, in the black.
only thing I like could connect it with is how like the teacher teaches the students and then the students eventually like surpass the teacher. So that's the only thing I could like really connect it with, because like she said, it's like literally what it says. So I just couldn't, I couldn't come up with a cool answer.
Okay. Do you believe in God? Or you're atheist?
I wouldn't say I'm atheist, but I'm undecided. So I'm just kind of like
okay.
not sure.
Right on.
Yeah, I want to like actually put some thought into it.
Okay.
Do some thinking. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Yeah, I want to put
Okay.
thought into. I mean, I want to like not just look at Christianity. I want to look at Buddhism, Islam. I want to like look at the religions and see what kind of fits with me. If it actually is a religion that I want to go for. I don't want to like be constricted to like, because I like my family is Christian,
right?
But I don't necessarily think I just have to follow that without actually questioning what's behind it.
Okay. Why get involved with any religion? Why don't you just be you?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, I guess. But yeah, to like, I feel like it's just such a big part of the world that it is worth exploring to like see if it potentially is something that would benefit me.
Are you Christian?
I guess I think I am, but I don't really think about it a lot.
But you think you are?
Yeah.
Speak into the mic for me.
Oh, my bad. I guess I am Christian, but I don't do any hooping and hollering and like Bible thumping. I have a children's Bible, and I'm like 2 paragraphs in, but I like the stories of God, and I think God is useful to humans.
Yeah, the children's Bible. Oh, okay, so you have a children's Bible, but are you white privileged too?
No, I'm actually Mexican.
Oh. All right. Right on. Yes, sir.
If you don't have free will, how do you decide to do the silent prayer?
You don't decide to do it, you see that you need to do it.
But is it my choice or is it not my choice?
It's not your choice. Your choice, when you decide, when you realize, I'm tired of living this way, I'm tired of being afraid, I'm tired of being shy, I'm sick of trying to change my own life, I'm sick of having this fear and worry and anxiety. I don't want to live that anyway. I don't want to live that way anymore. That's the only decision you make. You don't want to be that way. And
So every morning I do the silent prayer. So that's not me.
No. There is no you.
So something else is deciding to do that for me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And who are you?
I don't know.
So what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Amazing. Yes, sir.
So is it okay, like, to not even pick a religion then? Like, if you're not really, like, religious, like, it's okay to just, like, coast and not really think about
You're
it?
better off not picking one. God has nothing to do with religion at all.
Gotcha. So, like, will I still go to heaven if I don't call myself a Christian or
You
indulge
have a
in?
better chance of going to heaven by not being a Christian than you are by being one.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Gotcha. But, like, what if, like...
What do you say?
What if, like, people judge you because they ask you, like, what if, like...
Stop thinking about what people think about you.
Well, like, how do you know what needs are real needs and what needs are fake needs? Because you mentioned, like, you hired an employee to serve a need.
Right.
So, like, what if my need, I don't want to be gay, or I don't want to look gay? Like...
Stop thinking about it.
Gotcha.
I promise you, if you stop thinking about it, that'll disappear.
I still don't get, like, how, like, let's say, like, you want an employee for some need. How do you know if that need's real, or you could just do it yourself or something like that?
For example, I needed someone to do shorts and things like that. That was the film stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I hired someone to do it because I didn't know how to do it. Everybody else too busy to do it, so I hired someone to fulfill that need. To do
Gotcha.
it for me.
Well, like, what if you smell bad and people tell you smell bad, and then that's what other people think? It's not important, right? And then if
Right.
you go around,
say, okay, thank you for telling me.
but then if you smell bad, then you won't get, like, a job or something. Like,
You smell bad or something?
No, I don't. But, like,
You smell bad?
No, I don't. But if people told me I do, then that's like a need that you should fix, right? Like there's some needs that people think that are important, right?
All thinking is all wrong all the time.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
like
Why
you
don't
look
you
nice.
stop thinking?
What?
Why don't you stop thinking?
Because it's scary to not think, I think.
How do you know you haven't done it?
I don't know. Like sometimes I'll zone out, I guess. So sometimes I
Because
have.
you're thinking.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you give up thinking? It's not working.
Because then what will I do?
Won't you find out?
So like.
You
what-
understand that? Stay with that for a minute.
Gotcha.
Why don't you find out what it's like to live without thinking? Why don't you give it a try and see what happens?
For sure.
Because thinking is not helping you. It has you in prison.
Gotcha.
You worried about this, you worried about that, worried about this, and worried about that. You're in prison. Stop thinking.
So like what makes you get a haircut?
What?
What makes you get a haircut or any type of like physical thing or like
Because
look
my hair
nice?
be nappy and I can't comb it.
So
No.
nothing to do with anyone else. It's only what you think of yourself.
Right. And I don't even think of myself. I think of my physical self. I need to, do things for that. But
Gotcha.
stop thinking.
I'll try it.
Yeah, do that and see what happens. You'll
Thank you.
see. It'll work. All right? Anybody else want to respond to the biblical question? Yes, ma'am. And then I'm going to have to wind this up. Amazing. What is the biblical question?
Jesus said, greater works will you do than I. What does that mean?
Right. Somewhat like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The Father was in Christ, and I think he was saying he will do greater works in us. The Father was speaking through Christ
Okay.
of what he would do.
All right. Thank you. That's in your hand? Okay.
How do I say this? Just simply for me, for what I got from the BQ was that we are able to live and do great things, whatever that may be, and however you perceive yourself to be great, you can do it. You don't have to just look at what God or Jesus did, and you should just know it within yourself that you have the ability.
Okay. Thank you. What the?
Again,
yes, Kurt.
So the question, why did Christ? So Christ died. What was the question again?
Christ said, greater work that I do shall you, that I've done or do that you shall do.
Yeah.
What did he mean by that?
So Christ, he performed all these miracles before he had to go and die, and now he's at the right hand of the Father. But he performed all those miracles before he died. And we can die in order to live.
Have a safe trip back, guys. Thank you. All right.
So we can die and still live on earth and perform greater works than him.
Okay. Yes, Raymond.
Okay, the question is, great. What did Jesus mean when he said, "Greater works than I have that you will do"?
Right.
Yes. And me, if God is in Christ, if the Father is in Christ, and now that the Christ is in all of us, all we have to do is become aware of that and in our lives we will do what we'll perform will be greater miracles than he ever done.
Okay, thank you. The young man want to respond to that in Francisco, and then I might have to put my little 2 cents in. Yes.
I don't think I understand the question exactly. And then when all of them were talking, I don't understand really. It seemed like they all don't know the
Christ
response
said,
either.
greater works that I've done shall you do. What does that mean? What did he mean by that?
To set an example of something of greater or something good and lead that instead of leaving like a bad past? Or I'm not too sure, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to answer though.
Okay. Yes, Frankie. Since you didn't even remember the biblical question.
I just heard it a minute ago.
I know.
I can remember it for 10 seconds. Just to be Bible about it, I think what was meant was, Jesus walking on water, and he talked about having the faith of a mustard seed. You could move a mountain, and he was telling his apostles that you're going to do greater than this. You can be greater than this. And so, and saving, healing people. And so I think that's what was meant by it.
Okay, amazing. I noticed that whenever people read the Bible about God or Christ, they tend to always put it into something physical. And Christ was always spiritual. He spoke about some physical thing around him, and automatically when you read it, you think physically. He meant this or he meant that. Christ was saying the same state that I'm in, you could be in too. The same state that I'm in, you can have it too. But your mind makes you think physically, Christ healed the sick physically, right? And a physical thing. And so you start thinking that way because you're still living in thought. The only thing Christ meant is that the same state that he's in, we can have it too. And you can, if you let go and practice being present, you will know everything he knew and knows, and you will do some amazing stuff. It will happen to you because you will be one with the truth, with the light. You will be in the same state that Christ was in. But you gotta lay down thoughts. You gotta lay down ideas. You gotta lay down, forget about your plans, and be present so that you can be in that state. The old nature has to die, and it will die if you stay present. Being aware of what's going on inside of you, and don't call it you, and you will have the same spirit, because Christ was here in a human form, but he had the Spirit of the Father in him, and he's in us too. But you got to stay with him so you know that. When something happens to your ego, you got to just be aware that it's happening, but don't call it you because it's not happening to you. Not at all. You must become one instead of all these ideas you have about yourself and about others and about what you think you want and all that stuff got to go. And you got to, if you want to be free, and you can, you got to let go. You can let it go right now if you wanted to, but most people love their thrills. They love their misery. They love thinking about what other people think about them. They love worrying. They won't let it go. The only reason you're in the condition you're in right now, because you want it. You don't want to change it. You don't want to let go. Otherwise, you would let go and just become aware of what's going on inside of you, knowing that it's not you, and still do what's in front of you. You have to become one. You cannot be double-minded. You cannot be lost in emotions and thoughts. It's just emotions. Thoughts are just thoughts. And you have them just full of thoughts and ideas. And you think that when you read something, that's what he meant. Oh, I can go out now, look at the people go on the streets and heal people and preach to people. They think that's what Christ we're talking about. That's not what you're thinking about. Of ourselves, we can do nothing. You don't have to try to preach to anyone. If they want it, they'll ask you about it. There are people who hear about forgiveness, forgive your parents and let it go. And the first thing they do is go out and try to teach someone else that. And they don't even have it themselves. They don't know that Satan is telling them, go and tell someone, oh, this is good. Let me go tell someone. Let me go teach. Satan telling you to do that. And then you try to change your husband or you try to change your wife. And if it don't change, you get mad at them. Because you still listen to the devil. The light will do everything for you. It will show you when, it will show you where, it will show you who, everything. But you got to stop doing for yourself. It's a practical thing. You can be in the same state that he is in or was in. Any question about that? That makes sense a little bit? But you got to let go. You're living in hell when you're living in prison. It's hell being emotional. It's hell having anxiety and worry. You're in prison. Once you walk out of your prison by walking out of those thoughts. And you get to the point where nothing bothers you. You don't even think about something bothering you because you're not into thoughts anymore. You have no problems. There's no such thing as a problem. Zero problem. But you gotta stay present. You gotta practice staying present and let whatever happens to the ego happens. Someone tell you because you're not married, they call you gay, let them call you gay. I don't care about that. Let them think what they want. They're in hell too. And they have all these ideas and plans that don't work. It don't work. It's not working for anyone. And yet everybody believes. Everybody believes something about something. And then they can believe a lie, but when you tell them the truth about the lie, they still want to believe the lie. They're not going to let that go because they believe. You want to know. You don't want to believe. Christ knew the Father. He knew the truth. And we can know it too. But you don't know what the truth is, so don't assume you know the truth. Just stay present and the truth will reveal it to you. When somebody hears something about somebody else, that's not the truth. That's gossip. Because those people are not doing it themselves. Something else is happening to them in the same way it's driving you. So you want to be in the same state that Christ was in, and you can be that way in this body, and when you drop that body, you are still in that same state. You are one, you're whole. Amazing, huh? Any question about that? Yes, ma'am.
I don't have a question.
How you doing? Are you getting better?
Yes, I'm doing better. I'm working on myself and to learn to let go, and so I'm doing much better.
Why don't you stop thinking?
I'm working on that too.
By doing what?
Yes, to stop thinking and like I said, I'm working on to let go and try to do things for myself instead of trying so hard to make others happy. So now I'm working on making myself happy.
Don't try to make anyone happy. You can't make another person happy.
Yes, unfortunately.
You make them happy, they're going to drain you.
Yes, that's
So
why
now
I was
you got to try to
drained.
keep them happy.
Yes, that's what I did for years, and I wasted my time, my energy. And now I'm working on myself, and I'm much happier.
Right on. The one thing I want to tell you about stop thinking. The moment you stop thinking, Satan's going to get busy thinking. He's going to make you think about everything. But just know that that's not you thinking, and don't go with it. And then eventually, his voice will be gone.
That's right.
Because I know that can't happen. You'll say, well, I'm just going to stay present. Right away, he'll bring up all kind of stuff to your memories. But just notice that, watch that, but don't call it you, and it'll be taken away. All right?
All right. Thank you.
Any question about anything?
No, I don't have a question right now.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Amazing. So this year's almost up, right? I really want to encourage you all to don't give up. And don't call yourself failure or success. Don't call yourself weak or strong. You're all weak because we can't do anything about the spiritual thing. We just have to be aware of what's going on. But don't put any more titles onto yourself. Don't call yourself, now you can communicate, yes, I'm a Christian, right? But you know it's just conscious speaking, right? But don't identify with anything. You don't want any identities at all. And then the real you will appear. It will appear, but right now you got to get rid of the false self. All right? And so these assignments, keep doing them. They're just, I'm giving them to you to help you to remember to stay present. Stay present. And drop your belief. Can you do that, Derek?
Sure, yeah.
What?
Said sure.
So you can stop believing in Jesus?
No, no way.
What would happen if you stopped believing in Jesus?
I don't have an answer. I don't know.
Why don't you find out?
Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
You want to come up here?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Amazing. Stop believing and know. When you stop believing, you open yourself up for knowing to come in. But as long as you believe, you're not going to ever know. You want to know. Knowing is better. My children shall know me by my voice. You will know the voice of Christ, of God. All right? So let it all go. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, nothing. I was just listening.
Why are you looking lost?
I'm just taking in what you're saying.
How's your situation going?
Not great.
Not great? And why not?
Because it's not only physically not going great, I've realized that I really do hate my roommates. I really do.
So you love them?
No.
You love what you hate? You love hating?
Yes. Yes.
So why don't you stop hating?
It's a battle. It's
How's
a
a battle to stop hating?
Because it's something new with them every day.
And what does it have to do with you?
Well, I have to live in it.
But you don't have to be with them. You let them do what they want. And
And
you
I
not
do.
be a part of it.
I do. I
So
let
why
them do
you
what they
hate them
want.
then?
Because Jesse, it's like living in a circus. It's always something. Like they always have to be doing something.
Well, why don't you stay in your room and not get involved with it?
I do. I'm so isolated, it doesn't even make sense. Like so isolated to where I don't even eat sometimes because I just don't want to talk to them. It's that bad.
What would happen if you stop hating them?
I mean, it'll be solid. It'll be good.
So why don't you do that then?
It's just I'm in my own way, I guess.
If you stop hating them, you'll see how to get out of the situation.
I didn't look at it like that before because I've just always like, oh my gosh, you're so inconsiderate. Oh my gosh, you're so mindless. Like, why are they doing these things?
And you're talking about yourself. I'm so inconsiderate, I'm judging them.
For sure.
You're in your head talking about yourself. That's why you can't see how to get out of it.
That actually makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Do y'all understand you got to stop believing these thoughts? And when you come here on Sunday, you should come with amazing stuff, but you come looking for something rather than breathe something. You're not supposed to rely on me. I'm pointing you to the source that I have to go to. I have to rely on. And I didn't know what I'm sharing with you is stuff that I've been discovering as a result of working on myself and staying present. You know it too. It's in you to know, but you got to stop trusting the thoughts. You got to stop going with them. You got to stay present so the light can guide you. And you're judging these people, you're okay with judging them. You feel justified.
I do, unfortunately. I do.
So you have nothing to complain about then.
Well, yes, in that sense, I don't.
You don't at all.
Yeah.
Who is worse, the people that are doing these things or the ones that are judging the people?
I'm definitely the culprit. Like, it's me. Like, it's just a hard thing to wiggle because the things that I witness that happens in that home, and I'm like, what is going on?
And so you know what's going on if you understood what was going on with you. You will understand what's driving them.
But it's all like physical stuff.
It's still something still driving them. They're not just doing that because they have nothing better to do. It's driving them. They're not in control.
I get it.
Give Colin a mic. He want to respond to her real fast.
Killing me. What do you want to respond to? What?
To what she was saying.
About her roommate being.
You're not paying attention?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What do you say to her?
She hates her roommate. It's physical. And so she's judging that. And you're saying that if she would notice it's in her too, she'd be able to see it differently.
Yeah. Everything would change for you. They would still be crazy doing what they're doing, but it would change for you if you stop judging them. They can't help themselves. Human beings are evil and nasty and vicious and out of control, but they cannot help it. And you're judging them, you're doing the same thing. You're not praying for them, you're judging them. And you're miserable. Am I right?
You're right.
It's in you. They are not responsible for the way you feel. It's happening in you. They have nothing to do with the way you feel.
I agree, but I think we can, not necessarily laying grace, but it's like coming to a point where it's like safety concerns. Like you're doing things that are like.
So stop judging them and get out.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's a process. Like I'm definitely leaving, but while I'm there, I still have to like deal with it.
By not judging them. Be careful if it's physical, but don't judge them. Do you believe it's possible not to judge them?
It's possible.
Well, then do it. Come out of your prison.
Do you speak up?
I used to, but I stopped.
And why did you stop?
Because it was just pointless.
Oh, okay. Well, stop judging so you can get out of there. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? So I want to, you all got to start working on yourself too. All right? Work on yourself. Stay present. Practice present. What's wrong, James?
I'm not sure if there's a YouTube problem or if it's our problem.
Okay. Practice present. Stay present. This whole year has been about being present. And I promise you, everything will work for you. It will work for you. God loves you. He has the power. Satan has no power but to deceive you. He makes you think something, then you act it out. He can't make you do it. You do it yourself. So practice staying present. All right? Any question about that? And it's not difficult. Stop thinking that it's difficult. Satan is telling you that it's difficult. Oh, it's so hard to be present. He's telling you that. All you got to do is be present. Know where you are and what you're doing at all time in your present. Because you could be making breakfast, but your mind is down the road somewhere, thinking about something that happened. Be aware of what you're doing, all right? Brand new biblical question for this week. What is a hake?
He's running around with Bill.
Oh. We're going to have to end anyway. What's the brand new biblical question, Hake?
Why is your life one train wreck after another?
Amazing question. Anyone want to tell me? Yes, Raymond. Why is your life one train wreck after another one?
Because we think we can drive a train, drive a train, but we simply don't know how.
Amazing. Why is your life one train wreck after another?
Where do I begin? The thoughts, the emotions, not being present.
Amazing.
I get lost. Yeah.
Okay. Why is your life one train wreck after another one?
Because I keep shoveling coal like this. Go faster, 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 faster. Go, 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 go.
Amazing. What a mess. That is the biblical question for next week. And you got to stay present. I don't know how else to tell you all. You got to stay present. You're living in darkness and there's nothing, you have no help. God loves you. He worked for you. When you open it up to him to invite him in, and you've done that, he's taken over, and it's going to be amazing if you ever stop. He loves you. He really does. And you don't even know his love until you stay present. It's nothing like what you can imagine. Because the imagination, the intellect, has nothing in common with the light. Zero. It hates the light. So practice being present, all right? Happy Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving next week, right? This week, yeah. Be careful in traveling, and happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey and ham and steak. All right? Stuffing. Right on. All right. Thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Bye. So